pressed. Who's ready to beat the heat this summer with the most incredible fresh, cold, pressed juices at home, on demand, from your very own kitchen? That is what Omega is bringing us. It is not only a time saver, there is no waste, there's no prepping, there's no peeling. You're gonna take the very best from whether it's the farmer's market or your grocery store, fruits and vegetables, and get the most nutrient-rich, delicious, fresh juice at home. We're excited because today kicks off not only a new day, but a brand new Today Special that we've never done for you before. We're talking about a juicer. This is an HSN exclusive offer from the leaders when it comes to juicing, and not only be able to use that powerful, delicious juice, but you'll also be able to use the pulp for delicious recipes. This incredible juicer from Omega is only here at HSN, and today we are kicking it off with a $70 savings and gorgeous colors with everything that you need, so you don't have to go to that fresh juice bar and spend $15 or $20, and you can customize those juices to your flavors and your strengths. So here she is. We have it for you in this beautiful white, and this one is exclusive to us here at HSN. You cannot find the Omega time-saving cold press batch juicer anywhere else. Juices that last up to 72 hours. Then we have it for you in the red, also an exclusive color to us here at HSN. And we know red, we love having our red appliances in our kitchen. And then classic black, yes, you can find it elsewhere in the marketplace, but this is the lowest price that we could find anywhere else. You'll find it at $229.99, but not here, not today. It's $159.99. And we love shopping for a great deal, but you also can break up your payments. $40 on any major credit card will send you out your brand new Omega juicer, and we're doing free shipping and handling. You're going to get all the accessories included. So not only are you going to get a spot to put the pulp, and we're going to show you how you can bake and use the pulp, you're going to get that strainer, and you're also going to get the incredible container for it. So you can see this makes in a large amount of juices, plus 2 more extra things that we're gonna throw in for you. Not only are you gonna get some great recipes, 16 recipes from Omega to be able to show you how to juice and recipes to get you started, but Chef Jamie Gwen is done 15 additional recipes included today that will help you start baking and cooking with the pulp. So let's get started. Let's dive in. 20-year culinary expert, not new to television. Of course, you've seen her on the Food Network and on Bravo and on HGTV and right here at HSN for many, many years.
I love being
Hi,
here. You
Chef,
know that. Hi.
So good to see you.
So glad to see you.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. How does my skin look?
Your skin looks flawless.
Okay, I have to tell you, since I've been juicing, I think my hair has grown. I think my eyelashes have grown. I think my skin looks better. My body is glowing. I bet you're wondering why you need a juicer. Do you have a juicer?
I do have a juicer.
Is it cold batch?
It is not a cold batch.
No, is it cold press, I should say.
Cold press.
Is it big batch like this?
No, not at all. Single cup,
It has a
basically.
tube, right?
It has a tube.
How about a mesh strainer?
Absolutely a mesh strainer, which I feel like I cut my fingers on every time I try to clean it.
Yeah, and this is why you need an Omega cold press batch juicer. Because, check this out, this is a time-saving juicer. In a double batch of juice, look how much you get. And check out both sides, right?
Yeah.
The pulp extracted, pure pulp extraction. Can I show you how dry it is? Which means you're getting the most nutrients, the most beautiful vitamins, and the best of the fruits and the vegetables that you're spending money and time and struggle with your previous juicer on, but not with this. You've got to taste this.
I'm absolutely signed up to taste it. And at home, I want you guys to think about how many fruits and vegetables that are in your refrigerator that either go to waste or just a lot of time and prep to cut them up, put them in a salad, or put them in the morning. This is how you can drink the most incredible nutrient-rich, and I think it's like just vitamins for your soul, and they taste incredible, and you're getting so much goodness for your body.
So much goodness. Okay, top 4 reasons you need a juicer. Extraordinary health, right? Is that not delicious? So
Is there ginger in here?
Yes, there is, and turmeric.
I love ginger.
And orange and carrot, and I'll tell you why. Because this is nature's natural energy, right? You get all the vitamins and the nutrients, so you get good health from a juicer. What do you get to? You get to save money.
Right.
Have you bought a ginger shot in the grocery store lately? It's $11.
And they're this little.
And they're that little. And by the way,
sometimes they're so pungent, I can't even take like 2 sips.
okay, so that's my mom's thing, right? She wants ginger and turmeric. She wants to regulate the amount of ginger she uses. And that's why you need an omega juicer, because you get to determine what works for your palate. You also save money in the fact that if you're going to the farmer's market or growing it in the garden, you have the benefit of using it up. Maybe you have a produce bin that you've been throwing stuff away. I do it too. Waste not, want not, get a juicer.
Absolutely.
Right?
No, I think a juicer should be a household appliance. And Chef Jamie and I, we talked about that earlier. You know, just like an air fryer, just like a dishwasher, just like some things that you have on your countertop. This is countertop friendly. And I love that you don't have to peel, you don't have to chop, you can just dump it right in there.
No prep. This is what I love about a big batch juicer like this. And Omega, by the way, is the leader in juicers. We have been for decades. And I'm very proud to stand in front of this juicer because I will tell you, I have tested a lot of juicers and nothing works like this. So this is hydration and for refreshment, right? This is cucumber, spinach, pineapple, and lemon. Please note, everything went in literal minimal prep, right? Huge pieces.
And then how are our, like, are turning it on?
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Do we have a lot of toggling to do?
No, there's an on.
Okay.
And just so you know, there is a reverse.
Okay.
And it is recommended that when you're done with your batch of juice, you put it into our reverse mode just to clean that auger one time the opposite direction, right? Now, it comes with a pusher too, so we make sure, just like your favorite blender, that you get everything down in there.
It's so quiet, Chef.
It is so quiet. It is the quietest juicer on the market. And I will tell you, the easy clean is amazing, but the setup and the take it apart is even better. Now, notice that we can accumulate juice in the base of this batch juicer, or we can let it flow freely as it juices on its own. But notice again the extraction, and you're gonna start seeing that pulp come out. Look how little pulp there is here. Look how much we're getting out of the vegetables, which I love.
And I think because it has that maximum extraction, you're all getting the maximum benefits, right?
Yes.
So remember, you're pulling out all the nutrients, all the vitamins, and you're not adding any sugar, you're not adding any calories, you're not having to add anything. It is directly your fruit and your vegetables. And my favorite thing about adding the vegetables is because you've got the fruit, that you can sneak extra good vegetables in there that I typically wouldn't add and wouldn't be consuming during a day.
Now, you and my 5-year-old, by the way. You know I have a love of my life, right? I have two, actually, a grown-up and a 5-year-old. But I can't tell you how much I can sneak in because of my juicer. And in fact, I want to tell you too, when you're juicing pineapple and cucumber like we are here, take that pulp and use it up. Because I marinate my pork ribs for summer grilling using that pineapple and cucumber pulp extraction, and I will tell you, it is the best tenderizer.
So, and here's the thing, that's what I never do with my current juicer. Not only does it not do a larger batch, it's not time saving, it doesn't, but the pulp builds up in like a bin, and I just basically have to scrape it and dump it out because there's no way to do it nicely. I love that the pulp is coming out. Many of us have no idea how many added benefits you can bake or use with the pulp, and we're gonna dive into that in a minute.
Yeah, I have to show you.
All about that fresh juice. I want you to think about the last time you stopped by that juice bar.
Oh, wait, I did that. Okay, you know I live in Southern California. I love flying back and forth. My time here at HSN has been absolute a blessing. I stopped at the J Juice bar, you know, in the airport. I paid $20 for a medium-sized
Did you have to apply for a credit card?
For extra
you know what
credit?
I mean?
I did,
My goodness.
actually. So if you think about it, at this value, at $159 with free shipping, it's a $70 value off the big store that starts with an A. But if you went to the J Juice store that I went to, 6 times with tax, you will have paid for your juicer already.
I mean, but there's a lot of just grocery stores now. And think about how long those have been sitting on the shelves, how many preservatives they might have in it, what they might taste like. This is having that fresh juice every day, anytime you want it. Maybe you're a shift worker, like I'm working tonight. You need a little dose of energy before going and doing whatever you're doing, rather than grabbing that energy drink. Maybe you're looking at your skin, your hair, your nails, and you're saying, I've seen all those viral recipes on TikTok and on Instagram and all these the influencers. The juicing's not something new, but what Omega has done is they are giving you all the things that you hated about previous juicers, and they fixed it. They've solved the problem. We've got it on sale for you. Not only are you saving that extra $15 with the shipping and handling, but that $70 savings. I will tell you that the red and the white are exclusive colors, but here's the magic.
I love the red.
Chef is gonna show you why other juicers, you've gotten rid of them. You've given them to the garage sale, or you've passed them down to somebody else because they're really hard to clean.
Or you threw them away out of sheer frustration. We've all done that with a juicer. Never again. This is your juicer for a lifetime. That's what Omega makes, and they are the most progressive when it comes to the technology of a juicer. Check it out, okay? 1, 2, 3. It is 4 pieces. The base fits in just like that. There's only one way it can fit in. It is just that easy, okay? This is a 3-stage auger. Please note, there is no metal. So while I could put this in the dishwasher, when you rinse it clean, you will be amazed at the BPA-free Triton plastic that rinses immediately. It fits right in.
Okay.
And here's the beauty. It just wiggles right in.
Okay.
It's firm. Okay. Now check this out. This I love. Okay. Do you see any mesh?
No.
Anybody anywhere?
No.
None. Wait till I show you how this cleans up. This is a no mesh, brilliant, easy to clean filter.
So here's what I want everybody to think about. That doesn't exist on the marketplace.
No,
a no mesh filter doesn't exist. This is the first time I've ever seen it, which means it's gonna rinse easier and cleaner. And then you're gonna be able to put that canister right on top, locks into place. The pushers included. Those pieces are all dishwasher safe. You don't have to worry. Is there no scrubby brush that comes in this?
No, there is no scrubby brush, no toothbrush, no toothpick. Do you remember what we used to have when you had a juicer back in the day?
Yes.
This is the new and the improved, the best you've ever seen. And honestly, how many years have we been told, eat from the pyramid?
Correct.
Who could eat, what did you say earlier, a bushel of apples? Who could eat a bushel of apples every day?
And when you start thinking about, especially when you're looking at the things that those fruits and vegetables, especially if you buy organic, you want to have every bit of what you've spent expensively on that organic, fresh fruits and vegetables, and you can put it all in here. Now, this is the real kicker for me. I've always wanted to make nut milk. Are we gonna make some nut milk? Oh, the coconut. Okay.
I'm looking for coconut water. She just found it. Thank you, my dear.
So typically you take the nuts and you take water, but you have a special ingredient.
Yeah, so your juicer is not just a juicer. It does lots of other things, like make your favorite nut milk. Could be almond, could be cashew, could be macadamia nut. We soaked these almonds, 4 cups, overnight in water. We got rid of the water they soaked in, rather, okay? And then instead of, you could use plain water. Look at you finish. Is that so delicious? Don't you feel good?
I mean, I'm gonna get the other, look at this, you guys, listen. It tastes delicious.
Okay, I like to start it. By the way, there is a safety mechanism on this Omega batch cold press juicer, and that is you cannot start the machine for safety's sake until the lid is locked. And my 5-year-old knows that, and you should know that, and it is a really wonderful mechanism, right? I like to put the almonds in first and start the juicer, and then I like to add in.
Oh, I like that you can still add something from
for
the top.
Now, I like to add in coconut water, and by the way, we do equal parts, 1-to-1 ratio, almonds.
Look at the almond
and wait till you hear what I do with that. And either pure water, clean water, or I use coconut water. Now I have the benefit of the hydrating coconut water and the beauty of the almonds. I've made a full batch of almond milk here.
Okay, I've got to tell you,
look at this.
The almond milk that I buy at the grocery store, it's the extra special fancy kind.
It's expensive.
It's $15 for a small little bottle.
Okay, now this, by the way, if you dry overnight in your oven with a pilot or very low heat, or I do it in my air fryer, because you know I love an air fryer, this now becomes almond flour.
Are you kidding me?
No, now you're baking with it. So let's talk about everything we made with juice, pulp, or otherwise. Fresh tomato soup. Okay, I sneak all the fruit pulp and the veggie pulp into my quick breads, into my meatballs.
Is that where the fiber's at too?
Yes.
Okay.
And by the way, it still has nutrients and beauty left in it, and my 5-year-old doesn't know, so please don't tell him. I make every protein bar using the pulp from my juicer, whether it be the almond flour, whether it's the fruit pulp, whether it's the veggie pulp. But check this out. The extraction itself from these almonds is incredible. We can go backwards in the reverse, and then you'll see how simply and easily we can, I'm gonna close it up, make almond milk literally fresh. Lasts in the fridge, throw it in a mason jar. I'm gonna jar it just like this.
Okay.
You've got it made.
Okay, this is why this is unlike any other juicer that you've researched and that you've looked for. And if you found the Omega and you've done your research and you said, okay, this is the one that I want, you're not gonna find a better deal. This is our very first Juicer Today special we've ever done. So we wanted to partner with Omega to get their very best, to get exclusive colors. By the way, white is most popular, and that is a limited color exclusive choice. You can't find it anywhere else. $70 savings is the lowest price we found in the marketplace. And this is the one that's the time saving. This is the one that has that maximum, you know, extraction and that high power torque that is going to give you that cold pressed large batch form. So we have it in the red. We also have it for you in the black. You are going to get the container. That's where the Pulp was adding, that Jamie was doing. The Pulp container is coming, the juice container is coming, and then this little strainer is also coming. That is for straining out when you're doing some juices that have pulp and you don't want the pulp in there. Now you're getting 2 recipe books, one that comes from Omega, and I'm just gonna take a little sneak over here and show you guys. This one is going to have recipes for your juices. So maybe you're like, I don't even know where to start. We're gonna tell you how to blend and what to do to give you that most delicious juice. And then more than a juice. Remember we were talking about the pulp? So I'm gonna grab this one over here. This one is gonna be able, this is the one that Chef Jamie has actually created for you. So if you wanna make muffins, apple flax muffins, healthy carrot muffins, she's got recipes included. This is all coming included, bonus for you today. $40 gets it home. You have 30 days to try it out. Think about the next 30 days. Do you have a vacation? Have you ever wanted to go on a juice cleanse? I have. You know how expensive the juice cleanses I've done, Chef, have literally been hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
And hundreds of dollars. I did it too back in the day. I wanted you to taste it.
Thank you, please. I'm so excited.
Almond coconut milk.
I can put this on my cereal. I can put this in my coffee. I can just drink it just for a snack.
You can bake with it.
Okay.
You can drink it. I like it super chilled. I'll tell you, my son loves it. It's delicious.
You didn't add any like sweeteners or no
nothing.
sugar, no maple syrup?
Absolutely
nothing. This has
nothing.
no added sugars. It is coconut water and
this out.
almonds.
Okay. All right.
You know how many people are dairy intolerant?
Yeah, right? For anyone who's
Lactose intolerant?
dairy-free.
Yes.
If you're dairy-free, gluten-free,
can I do,
vegetarian, vegan, you need a juicer.
And I can do cashew milk if I want. I can do any type of nut milk that I want.
Walnut, anything.
And the more rare the nut milk is, the higher price they are, especially at those gourmet grocery stores.
Yep.
We are so busy right now, you guys. This is brand new. This is exclusive. This is an extremely rare find.
Okay, I know that you are on social media late at night, and you are a beauty girl, and you are looking for the next great secret. I know you are. And here it is. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's being called Nature's Botox.
Yes.
Have you heard about it?
I've heard about it. I literally was on TikTok probably 2 nights ago, and I was like, wait, stop. What's the recipe for this, and how do I get it immediately?
It is. Hold on. I'll give you a shot of it, baby.
I'll take it. How quickly does it work, Chef?
Within 12 minutes, let me tell you,
Can I just pour it all over my body?
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
it's
here we
2
go.
ingredients.
Okay.
Cheers to you and your gorgeous face.
Thank you.
It's pineapple and red cabbage. First of all, it's that beautiful rose tinge that is just
okay, I would want
so
this
gorgeous.
at like a bridal shower or anything you're hanging out with your girls. Let's say,
First of all, I think it's delicious.
I have to drink this.
Isn't it terrible, right? Just to make to make your skin better.
This is so sweet.
It's so
and
delicious.
It's so fresh.
Pineapple has beautiful qualities to it. Aside from the minerals and the vitamins, it has bromelain in it, which is really good for healing and for bruising, right? We know that cabbage is one of the best things you can eat if you want to get your body to flow better. Do you know what we all talk about the challenges of that?
Cabbage, I'm like, no. I would never guess that this has cabbage in it. It is so delicious. I'm gonna go in. Okay, I think a lot of people, we love what you're making, but the worst part is the cleanup. So what is the cleanup, Chef?
Okay, Kat kindly took out my, leftover cucumber, the little piece that was left in here. I just want to show it to you.
Okay.
I'm coming over to the sink so I can show you a little water. Okay, no mesh, right? We talked about no mesh, no toothbrush, no brushing it. All you do is open it up because it gives you that opportunity to literally rinse every part of this juicer with like fresh water. There is no sponge, there is no brush, there is nothing in this
incredible.
sink.
I'm officially divorcing my juicer at home.
And we are done.
Like, this is
Thank
happening.
you. It's just that good, right?
I'm sorry, juicer at home.
You
are getting donated.
Yeah.
No, I'll donate her.
You'll donate
I'll
it.
donate her.
That's a good idea.
But this is an upgrade for me. And at this value, to see all the different things that we've done and no cleanup. This is why I would go. This is why anybody doesn't use an appliance.
I agree with you. This is why we swore off juicers for forever, but you know the benefits of it. You know that it will improve your health, your hydration, your immunity, the antioxidants you get from fresh vegetables.
Come on over here and join me. Oh.
I was gonna make you more juice, but I just wanna show you, like when you see the juicer by itself, it's a sleek, beautiful design.
It is.
But the big batch beauty of it, that you can fit so much in, that this is a no mesh filter, that is a 3-stage auger, that this motor has a warranty like you've never seen.
Yeah.
That's what makes this Omega big batch cold press juicer. And we should talk about cold press for a minute.
Let's do that.
What does cold press mean?
Let's ask. What does cold press mean?
What does cold press mean? It means that the juicer itself, the motor, is intended to stay cool so that it doesn't add any heat to the fruits and vegetables to take away any of the beautiful quality of minerals and vegetables. You get 40% more vitamins and minerals from a cold press juicer than you do from a standard juicer. Now, super green juice. I happen to be a green girl.
Me too.
Are you a green girl? Okay, I love it.
Love it.
And here's the beauty of it.
That's a whole apple with the stem and the core and the seeds
is.
and everything.
And that's what's so amazing about it. And if you can't eat kale, by the way, just straight in a salad, please put it in your juice, because I think it's delicious in a juice.
I do too.
And all you do...
Here's the thing, you guys. Aren't you curious if you could create a recipe where you actually enjoyed taking in all of those beautiful ingredients and vitamins and minerals and nutrients? You know, a lot of times we go to a juice bar and we might spend, maybe in your area it's $10, $15, $20, and you hate it because you don't like what they put in it. If you try to swap an ingredient, they charge you extra. This is $40 to get it home. That's a little over $1 a day. And you're one step closer to, quite frankly, in my opinion, I think you're investing in your health today, tomorrow, and in the future. And when you start drinking all these pretty drinks, then your kids do, then your family does. And then overall, in my opinion, I feel like, to your point, you look better, you feel better, you act better, you might eat a little bit better in your other areas because this makes you like you're really doing something good for your body.
Yes, I feel like I'm really doing something good for me. And I will promise my mom on TV, who I know is always watching, my greatest fan and supporter, that I am going to batch juice for you, bring it to your house in these lovely bottles, because you can keep the juice 72 hours and still get all the beautiful nutrients. I caught you finishing your Nature's Botox there. She's drinking it up.
I'm not gonna waste a drop.
No.
This, on a hot summer day, are you kidding me? Don't grab one of those sports drinks that are filled with sugars or chemicals or caffeine. You want to grab, this is literally
big monster carrots.
My gosh, this one is so good. What is in this one?
Oh, that's
green
that's
apple,
my super
cucumber,
green. That's
kale.
my super green and kale. I think cucumber juice is one of the most hydrating. Now this I happen to love too. This is an antioxidant boost. And by the way, these recipes are all in the booklet, so you know, dependent upon what your body needs, what you're looking for. I turned 50. I will come out and say that on TV. No, there is.
No way.
But my body, it's changing. Things are harder or more difficult to digest or otherwise.
That's a good point.
Juicing has made a difference. And I will tell you, it's made a difference for my family. My 5-year-old can take this apart and put this together better than I can. And he comes home from school or camp now and he'll say, Mama, let's juice. Can we have orange juice with ginger? And I'm thinking, gosh, I'm really instilling really good stuff, and I feel good about that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you've got carrots, beets,
Those
and
are the
apples.
extra small carrots, Chef?
Oh yeah, we got the extra small cow carrots.
Like, oh my gosh, look how large these carrots are.
I'm actually gonna have to take one out here to fit this whole apple in, but like you said, whole apple.
So it
right?
has enough power and torque and resilience to be able to go right through, so no peeling. You don't even have to cut. You don't have to worry about it. You can hear it working, but it is also extremely quiet compared to my experience with other juices. And the fact that it has the two sides. One side is gonna give you that gorgeous, fresh, beautiful juice, and it is blending it. It's not a blender. It is combining and extracting at maximum proportions, but
Kind of
leaving
amazing,
all of the
isn't it?
nutrients there. 40% more of your nutrients are included. You guys, this is something you have to get home and experience and taste to understand the difference. And if you have an old juicer and it's been sitting
show you this one.
underneath your countertop and you never use it because it's hard to clean or it's too loud or there's too many moving parts,
Come on,
all
baby.
the
There we
parts are easy use. They all click in. They all are dishwasher safe. There's no exposed blades. You don't need any tiny little, brushes or anything to clean.
Nope.
The red is an exclusive color to us here at HSN. There's one button on here. One button to say juice and one button that is going to be stopping and that can do that reverse.
Can I just
love
take
all the
this out
red,
for a minute?
the red fruits are coming out.
The red fruits. Okay,
yes.
I just want you to know your juicer's
Got
not
my
just
green.
for daytime and great health. It's also for wonderful culinary experiments.
Oh, what
Because
is this?
watermelon, strawberry, and mint. Okay, I love watermelon for
Okay.
its hydration as
Yes.
well. I love the flavor of it. But if you add some tequila to this, it's really delicious. But again, just before I do it, I want to show
Naughty
you.
girl over here.
I know. I
Naughty
just want
girl.
to show you. It comes apart in 4 pieces.
Okay.
This is that big batch base so that you see how much you can fit in, how little you have to prep. You've got that no mesh filter that
People are
opens
going to
up
get
for
this home and
cleaning.
go, where's my filter?
No, this
You're
is
not going to
the
find
filter.
it. That is it.
You've got this 3-stage auger that literally nestles in,
Snaps
and you
in.
notice that's what does the hard work.
Okay.
And then you've got that base. That's how easy it is to take it apart and to put it together, but easy to clean.
Mm-hmm.
If you, cleanup is a dream. If you do one thing for your health, you get a juicer. That's really how I feel.
And I think
Everybody in.
now's a perfect time to do it because we are just going into summer, so you're going to enjoy these refreshing juices. There's a lot of different fruits and veggies that are going to be seasonal that you're going to use, whether it's summer, fall, winter, spring, and do your research. Year round, yeah. Go to TikTok, Instagram, go to Pinterest, wherever you want. Find juicing recipes. She's literally putting the strawberries with the stems and the leaves and everything in there. I'm going to be holding out for this one, so hopefully it'll juice
There we
up
go.
quick. $70 savings, $40 gets it home, free shipping and handling, so it's really an $85 savings. White is in the lead if you want the white. That's exclusive to us here at HSN. We also have it in the black. And while we're getting that juicer ready for you, I want to save you $40 instantaneously when you apply and buy with a brand new HSN credit card. Let's get you that extra $40 savings, which would make your brand new Omega juicer $119.99, which is amazing.
Amazing. And please, by the way, use up the pulp. Use the recipes in that. I want you to taste this. Use the recipes in that recipe book so that you can sneak veggies into your meatballs like I do and make beautiful muffins and protein bars and fruit leather and all that good stuff. You need a juicer. It's
we
the
got
best thing you can
5
do
seconds.
for your health.
You'll have to pour that.
Ready?
We're going to go to a quick little break. I'm going to drink it all. Don't go anywhere. More HSN after this.
Here we go.